Привіт, бубочки! Це моя рубрика «10 запитань іноземцям в Україні». Let's go. Hi. I heard you speak in English just a moment ago. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
So first of all, what is your name? Where are you from? And what are you doing here?
My name is Karina. I am originally from Bulgaria, but I came in Kiev in 2022 to help as a volunteer, and I fell in love with the city, decided to stay, so here I am, living my best life in my new home.
Oh, that's so nice. Welcome.
So I now have a foundation here in Kiev. I have my own business here. I have a lot of things to do, and that's my new home.
What do you prefer at the moment, Kyiv or Sofia?
Ooh, Kiev, 100% every time.
Why?
Because this is the city of freedom, and this is something that I feel very close to my values and to my spirit.
Nice, well said. What's your favorite food?
Oh, sushi. Yeah, definitely. Sushi in unlimited amount.
Yeah, totally with you on that. What do you like about Ukraine?
I like the freedom, and I like that this is part of the national identity, and I like how people are so incredible in their art. I like the culture, I love the language. Actually, I don't think I have something that I don't like about Ukraine, so yeah.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Now, serious question. Is Russia Bulgaria's ally or enemy?
Definitely it should be an enemy, although some of the pro-Russian politicians in Bulgaria still try to make it look like we could be allies. I think that the battle for the Bulgarian freedom is also somehow happening right now on a very subtle level. But definitely Russia is an enemy because Russia is an enemy of the whole world, of the whole humanity, of everything that's related to freedom and life and meaning in this world. So yeah, I hope that my fellow Bulgarians also realize that, you know, yeah.
Yeah, we also hope for that. So we wish Bulgaria good luck in their fight for freedom. Do you know any good examples of activists in Bulgaria who fight against terrible things connected with politics in your country?
Actually, I know one group, and I am super proud that I'm part of that group, and it's called Bulgarian Elves, and this is a community of people, like-minded people from all sorts of different professions, software engineers, cybersecurity experts, journalists, even from international media outlets, and all of us, we are trying to first of all debunk propaganda and demonstrate how it works, so how it affects culturally and communicationally our media environment. And we also investigate some cases of corruption, some cases of Russian influence in Bulgaria and the region, also in Romania, in the whole eastern part of Europe. And we are already a group of over 100 people, completely on a voluntary principle. We work without any support. We just believe that this is the right thing to be done, because apparently only the political structures and the institutions cannot really deliver the results that we want to see, and cannot really fight this propaganda, probably because of lack of, I don't know, political will or lack of skills. But regardless, we just do it for the cause.
Wow, sounds like you're doing a really good job. Next question. Do you think Ukraine should be part of the EU?
Definitely, because I think that, first of all, the European Union will benefit a lot from that, because all the cultural, treasure that Ukraine represents will bring a lot of value to the European community and the family, and also because it will give additional protection from the Russian influence that I don't see actually any other way for Ukraine to proceed further, because only by joining this big family and having this support and protection from the Union, Ukraine will be able to really regain its sovereignty and independence in the best possible way. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. What do you know, and how do you see Ukrainian patriotism?
I think that Ukrainian patriotism is actually a very healthy one, and it's a very truthful one, because I see how people here care about their environment, about their society, about what's happening here. And I think that Ukrainian patriotism is not a cliche, it's not this, sugar-coated patriotism that, for example, sometimes I see in Bulgaria, that has nothing to do with really doing something for your country. Ukrainian patriotism is very active and very actionable, I would say, so I love it. It's just the way to show that you care about your country and your people in the most practical and pragmatic way.
Thank you so much for saying those beautiful things. It's very nice of you. You mentioned that you have a business and you have a lot of projects you're involved in. Can you tell about your profession and what you do?
Yeah. I'm an entrepreneur, so I have my own software company. Previously, I was working as a corporate trainer, delivering training programs for big corporations. So I've always been intrigued to build my own businesses and to build products and software companies. So this is one thing. And then something else that I'm passionate about is my foundation. We are a group of people and a team. It's not only my foundation, but yeah. And with the foundation, we help in several different areas. So first of all, we have volunteers, and we immediately help after an attack to clean the debris and to, try to provide, first help after an attack. And then we also built bomb shelters near schools and kindergartens, but those bomb shelters are beautifully decorated from the inside and outside. So it's basically a double-use bomb shelter that can be used for workshops or movie projections or all sorts of other activities, so that kids associate this place not only with, fear and horror, but also with some pleasant activities. And we also have these workshops for them. We organize these workshops, buying materials and provide, the facilitators of the workshops. And the name of the foundation is Hurtum. So this is what I do here.
We've already heard that you are fluent in English and you started our conversation in Ukrainian. Do you speak any other languages?
Yes, I speak French, of course Bulgarian, and I speak a little Russian, but not anymore. Unfortunately, as part of the propaganda, by the way, in Bulgaria, when I was a child, one of the most prestigious schools was the Russian school. Unfortunately, my parents also believe that. And this is how I learned Russian from a very early age. And right now, I don't see myself saying even one word in Russian, except I don't know what could be the situation in which I can use Russian language. But today I heard the taxi driver speaking in Russian, and I was like, my ears hurt. No, that's
yeah. Same. What language is more difficult to learn, Ukrainian or English or French?
Yeah, well, for me, maybe Ukrainian, because that's the last language that I started learning. So the more you age, the harder it gets to learn a new language. But also because Ukrainian is so colorful and so interesting. And I think also it's more complex. In terms of semantics and grammar and everything compared to English. English is pretty simple, and at least for me. So definitely Ukrainian, but also it makes me more ambitious to learn to speak it properly with all the accent and the beauty of the sound of the language. Yeah.
Do you think the EU are helping Ukraine enough, or should they be doing more?
I think that to some extent the EU is helping, but not at all enough. And I think that the European Union unfortunately underestimates the risk for the Union of keeping that war going. So definitely I see some lack of proper leadership also in that aspect. Definitely Ukraine needs much more help, and definitely European Union as a community of not only politicians but also citizens should actively participate in this fight, because it's about the protection and the freedom of the whole continent, not only Ukraine.
As far as I've heard, the organization you told us about, the Bulgarian Elves, don't just fight with Russian propaganda or internal Bulgarian problems, but they also contribute to a lot of fundraisers in Ukraine. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. Actually, we already had one successful fundraiser for a heavy shot. This is one special type of drone for the purposes of Kraken, the special подраздел. Sorry.
Unit, yeah.
This campaign was already successful, and then we launched a second one, again for collecting money for Kraken. And it's, again, getting pretty good speed, but at some point, because it became popular, actually our Facebook page and both the profiles of some of the people from the organization were put down. So now campaign is a little bit on hold, let's say.
Yes, I've heard about that. Друзі, пам'ятаєте, ми з вами почали збирати для Кракена на дрон?
Ми, бійці батальйону Кракен, просимо Мерібу та її спільноту допомогти нам придбати дрон з гарною англійською назвою Heavy Shot. Ці птахи дуже гарно роблять свою роботу. Разом до перемоги. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
І це якраз той збір, який має допомогти болгарським ельфам добити цей збір до кінця, тому що цей дрон коштує набагато більше, ніж нам залишилось зібрати. Вони зібрали вже біля 80%. Нам трішечки залишилось, щоб добити цей збір. Тому, будь ласка, долучайтесь. Всі посилання знайдете в описі або в інших місцях. Ми тут все позалишаємо. І завдяки таким людям, як Каріна, і завдяки болгарам ми доробимо це, і завдяки вам теж. Тому разом до перемоги. Слава Україні! And I'm sure that you were interested in a lot of things that Karina was telling us about, and actually we will tell you a lot more. Karina will share her experience in business. We will talk about business English, about different vocabulary associated with startups in English. So we are inviting you to our stream that we will host together. All the information will be included here, so you will not miss it. So see you there.
See you guys. I'd love to tell you everything that I know from my previous experience. So hope to see you.